Good evening and welcome back to Black Tiff's Gaming Lounge. My name is Black Tiff and here we are on a beautiful Wednesday evening, getting ready to get it on here in SnowRunner for another day of muddy fun, people. So let's get this cranked to where it needs to be. Good evening, Booster. It's good to see you, brother. How are you doing, my friend? So as always, people, just want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. It's awesome to have you here. Thank you to all the new people who joined me on TikTok. It is awesome to have you on there as well. And I hope you're all ready for an awesome night of fun and messing around. And yes, tonight we are playing this on a steering wheel. You can kind of see the steering wheel. Kind of see the steering wheel. I'll show you the steering wheel because I'll basically end up blinding you guys mainly. But the steering wheel. It's your standard Microsoft Logitech wheel, by the way. So I will be using this thing to drive around with. It's a little different with this thing. It's definitely a little different. So it's going to be good fun. We're going to finish off some of the tasks we have here in Michigan to prepare our way to get to Alaska. Yeah, man. It is open for you to join as it stands, Boosted. Hey Jacob, welcome back to the Game Lounge. How you doing? It's good to see you. So, let's get back to the global map. And let's have a look. Most of my stuff is here in Smithsville. And what we're looking for... we've done all the diesel ones. We're now working the orders for Husky. Material order. So there we are, top right of the screen. We need to deliver service to the service hub, concrete slabs. To the preacher's house, we need consumables. And to the quarry, we need a single metal beam. So that is 6 slots of stuff that we need to do. So, yeah, Helgi is also here, sitting right next to me in the truck. So let's have a quick look at this one. So we select this one. Concrete slabs we need to get from the warehouse. Consumables we need to get from the farm. And the metal beams we need to get from here. What I was thinking, because we need to pick this up here, is we go pick up... Sorry. We drive out... We go pick that up. Drop that off at the quarry, drive out of the quarry to pick up the concrete slabs, deliver that to the service hub, which is there, pick up, well, consumables can be picked up there as well. Maybe that middle beam one should just be a one-off run. The concrete slabs... Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so that is the one. So let's go and... We're going to do this frickin' run again, by the way. This is a freakish run as it stands. Let's just go here. Apparently this thing is going to be wild and weird about this. Stop this. This actually has enough to load everything I need. I just wanted to get the other thing. It's really weird that a swing is just not going to be chill about this. There we go. And yes, there's some functions on the keyboard. Oh, sorry. There's some functions that I can't do on the steering wheel. So if you see me switching away to stuff, it's because I'm using my controller as well as the keyboard. I'm probably going to flip this truck, but, you know. Let's get it out. Let's get some trucking going here, people. Yeah, I'm playing with a racing steering wheel to do trucking things. They're like a trucking steering wheel. But I don't think there's any trucking steering wheels unless you go to one of those like really expensive systems where you can actually strap your own steering wheel onto them. I've seen them for sale for a few $100 just for the base unit. But I don't know if they always work with consoles. I think some of them do, some of them don't. So I've also made some modifications to how the game works. So it works best with this setup. But yes, I've done this run once before when I was testing my steering wheel out, get it comfortable, and I almost didn't get my truck back here, let's put it that way. It was an absolute bastard of a track to run. There's a few, there we go, tires already starting like punishment. There's a couple of spots where you can really screw yourself up. Yeah. Gentle around the corners. They do have those TikTok strings. Yeah, well, it's basically what it is a custom base that you buy with a steering mechanism, and then you can put a standard steering wheel on them, so you have a mount, just like your car has a mount, so you can mount anything on it. So if you want to actually buy an authentic steering wheel of some flavor, you can actually mount them to them. But yeah, you're talking a couple of $100 to about $1,500 just for the base unit, not the steering wheel itself. It's the same how you see those guys have like truck shifters and stuff. It's because you can buy the professional level ones that have all the stuff at the bottom, and then you can basically buy real world car parts and strap it to the damn thing, which is pretty cool. They work apparently very amazing if you want to buy a rig. And if you say play a truck game and then you go to playing like, I don't know, Formula 1 games, then you can basically take the steering wheel off and get yourself a little Formula 1's design steering wheel, and then there's no further issue. So, pretty cool. I will stick with this because, yeah, it's a lot of money for stuff that, you know, I don't know. If my channel existed only, god damn, can we not break this thing? If my channel existed around only doing, you know, truck simulation or heavy vehicle simulations, and I had enough views, then yeah, I would definitely invest in it. Even now, if I got enough money to buy the stuff because people are making my life so good to live, then I would, but that's not happening. So for now, this is perfect. Yeah, the reverse is a little funky. These steering wheels are a little weird. Oh, sorry, the brake pedals on the Logitechs basically is it's got a big rubber stopper in them, so you have to really stomp on them to make it feel like you're braking. And obviously that's good for braking, but it's a little funky for reversing. But I have to say, you really do feel more involved in the game when you're using a steering wheel. So let me pick a job. Kind of weird. I'm doing the material order. If you go to the Husky forwarding, that's the one that I'm doing. But it could be because you've done it that you can't see those jobs again. Because I know some of the jobs that I've done when I was playing with you, that ones that I haven't done on my side, actually stopped me from doing it on my side. It just basically takes it away. All the way gentle around the bushes here. And yeah, I think there is also some small glitch in the game that I've noticed. If you go not full throttle on the gas pedal with using the pedals that I'm using, sometimes the engine will actually stall. It'll seem like the thing will like sputter, then it'll stall, and then restart while I'm still rolling. Don't know what it is. I'm assuming it's just a glitch that will occur from time to time. The game is kind of Swiss cheese with some of these things, but there's nothing like it. At least not for Xbox anyway. I know on PC there used to be a lot of stuff like it, but I'm gonna need to replace my tires on this thing in a minute. I don't know why, but yeah, driving with the steering wheel, I always feel like I'm hitting more stuff because, yeah, I don't know why. Maybe I go faster over certain sections and slower over other sections. You just, yeah. I can't really afford to blow my tires out. So if I blow a tire on this thing now, I still got the journey back to make, and that in itself is kind of painful. And yeah, you see that there? That was a little accident that I had here last time. Yeah, went out to pick up 2 stacks of plank. Got all the way out there, made it all the way back. Drove over here, caught that bridge a little funny. Thought it was alright. Before I knew it, the damn thing climbed off the edge, dragged me over, flipped my load, and I landed on my roof. So, you have to be kind of gentle. Just let it... Just be yourself. Be yourself. And yeah, of course, thank you to all the people who have been sponsoring the channel, memberships, donations, all that stuff, because thanks to you guys is why I've got the steering stand now. Assuming there's quite a lot of requests for more driving stuff here on the channel, I thought it's about time I crack out the wheel and play with that, you know. Make it a little more interesting than playing with a controller. This game definitely feels a ton different with this thing. And you definitely can't save your own ass as quickly as you normally could. You can actually change the way you look, but unlike on a controller where you basically just swing your joystick around with your thumb is sitting on, you just go look, so you can kind of do that quick grab thing. On here you can't do that, but you can hold down the D-pad on the thing, and that will then allow you to look in different areas. Okay. Yeah, but if you wanna get a repair truck, I need some love. This is floor. I don't know what I'm stuck on, but there's something biting on somewhere. I need middle beam, concrete slab, consumable. So this would be my middle beam zone. Concrete slabs I can pick up here as well. Damn. We'll take a middle beam. Doors. Good, we'll pick out the concrete here as well. Okay. Let it roll. Let's go a little more forward. Okay. Now we just force this thing slowly back in reverse. Beautiful. Okay. Go. Yeah, I'm gonna go for here again. Not the smartest idea, but going down on that dip on the right hand side is more of a death wish. That's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, where we go? So, our first stop has to be the quarry. Go and deliver one metal beam. There. Yeah, that kind of scares the absolute crap out of me half the time. It's only when we play on multiplayer that it seems to run into these issues where it actually, some of the bits of road doesn't show, but it's clearly where they've obviously, built a little box within the game structure so they could load stuff in there to make it, more muddy or less muddy, or, put the whatever in there to make it do whatever. When you're driving over it, if you're coming along and you just see a massive dip in front of you, yeah, it kind of still jolts you a little bit, because you're like, man, I don't need to be scared. I feel like I'm being scared here unnecessarily, but that's what it is. And yeah, I have blown a tire out on the way back. Also, what did I do? I blew a tire and then I blew my suspension in the same process. I don't know how I managed that miracle, but yes, I blew the suspension and the tire out. It was a fun drive till I had to get to the farm and I couldn't deliver and I actually have to get another vehicle out. Just gentle, 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 gentle. There we go. I don't need to lose another load over the edge. A long bloody drive to basically sacrifice your goods to the pit. I need to build it down wider from there. What items do you need? Consumables. So that would be from the yeah, let's not run up here again. That would be from the farm. I need 2 consumables. That needs to go to the preacher's house. There. Gentle, gentle over the rocket chair. I love the twin steer, but it doesn't have the thickest tires. Let's put it that way. Ooh, jeez. These things this is the truck that I have blown the most tires out on. And I'm going to have to keep that in mind for when we do the swing on hard. But this is a tire eater. You do not treat the tires with utmost care and... Oh, there we go. Wait, engine just stalled on me. I think I didn't give it enough juice. Yes, I have the concrete slabs and the metal beam. Yeah. This one we kind of... Some of these ones you have to kind of skim the outer edge of the road to make sure that you can get the rest of this long body around here. But I need to go down to the quarry, so that's going to be interesting, to say the least. Because going down there is kind of wild. Okay. Assuming, well, none of them, it doesn't have the red tire icon, so I assume I didn't blow the tire, but I'm assuming I hurt that thing quite badly. Suspension is definitely taking a punishment. Okay, we're close to the quarry now, because this is where that trailer is sitting. So this is going to take a little bit of finessing and driving. If I roll it, it's alright. I'll recover the truck and then bring out the cat, or I suppose even the Fleet Star would be fine, because I've got the capability of picking up loads. Oof. Suspension is basically gone now. Where I caught this thing. Yeah, just cut it a drop short. Just a drop. That is a problem when you're sitting here in the front. Because you sometimes, if you just lose concentration for a minute and not angle this thing right through the giant roller coaster maze, then you blow out bits. Ah, now we have this one. Ooh. This is a fun one. This is a fun one. This one you have to basically ride the rocks. You cut it through, you catch that sharp, jaggedy bit, just rip into the side of your load. Most of the time I actually have to reverse here as well. Yes, it's probably best if you don't sit up here tonight, Piggy. My legs will be constantly moving. A little more. Come on. We're still slightly caught up. Yeah, going that way, that corner is not too hard to navigate, but coming back, the angle of attack on that thing is a little weird. There. One more pothole and the suspension is going to fall flat. Ah, you want ups again. It helps. Now, let me pick you up then. Come on. Up. You wanna drive too? So you have to sit here, like this, and then we steer. Come on. Steer together then. We need to release the handbrake first, don't we? Otherwise we're not steering. Okay, go. Four on the wheel. 4 on the wheel. 10 and 2, Helgi. 10 and 2. 10. Lunia. Teach you how to drive. On a truck, it's not wanting to move. There we go. There we go. See? That's the steering wheel. Something is wrong somewhere. Ah, it's because I hit. See, Helgi, need to watch out for the barriers. Yeah, this is where I have to switch to the other side. Alright, I managed to really frickin' burn this up. I managed to catch this thing a little way early. Surprised I didn't actually blow something out there. Oh, you're a bad driver. You're definitely not getting your truck license by parking this thing up there. But while we're in this part of the world, let's do a couple of things here, like setting some goals for ourselves. We need to go here then. We'll just basically drive around. I don't know how that piece is going to work, but yeah. We will attempt this. Try to fill on. It's not very fit. She doesn't like touching the steering wheel with her paws. She has a paw thing, like most pugs. I don't like their paws being touched, and I don't like their paws touching things that they are not wanting to touch. They're very weird. Hey, Hulks. Being a little difficult. I don't want to play no games. Okay. Well, we managed to not do anything bad. I've picked up one of those rails before and destroyed the tire, 2 tires, destroyed the suspension, and also managed to mangle one of my fuel tanks so bad that it actually started leaking petrol. Diesel, I suppose. These things wouldn't run on petrol, it would be a diesel. But still, the fuel was freely flowing from the vehicle. Ooh-wee. Now we're doing... No. Whoosh. That was a little rough there. Okay, now we're doing silly things. Here you go. Fair enough. I'll try and drive around this thing. But yeah, I can see your point about possibly just rolling down into the pit. Let's have a quick look. Just stop, so we don't do anything stupid. Yeah, that's not what I'm getting there. It's alright. We'll do the long drive. Come on. I just want to feel like I'm at least somewhat level here, because this quarry is quite steep into the pit. I feel like all the roads here are slightly falling into the damn pit, so this is where driving with a steering wheel becomes a little more technically challenging. But you can also hopefully feel enough of the road to know when the tires are kind of biting into bad things. Gentle truck. This is not a race. This is just a delivery. No time. Hey, Fiji Bull. How you doing, brother? Welcome back to the game lounge. It's good to have you here. Let's just have a quick look here at the map. Yeah, so there's no way. Well, technically I could drive over there, but I can tell you one thing. 100% certain is I want to reverse that thing down there. I'm going to catch a funny dip. And I'm going to roll the thing. Oh, the truck doesn't want to just really roll. It's like you need a full force the thing to get out there. God knows what that was. Like a spider or something. Clean out this damn truck. I don't want spiders in here. Okay. Now this is the not so fun zone. And climb the hill, but not so far that you fall off the hill. All done. If you're all patient, you're good. If you're not patient, you die. Or just lose your whole load down the gutter there. Seriously, whatever the hell you are, you're freaking annoying. Some little moth that got into my room. I have to start burning the okay. Why are you not on your pillow? Okay, can you? Okay, over here. Or that. That works too. Very, very gentle here. Between the dog, the moths, the spiders. Now, what else I need to distract me while I'm trying to steer my truck that is heavily loaded and it's more than a little bit damaged through hell here. But with a little patience and a lot of finessing, we can deliver our truck, our load, and still get out of this thing. Because there's 2 loads that needs to be delivered on here, by the way. Now, how are you doing, Fiji Bull? Good to see you again, man. Let's lock this. Oh, the cable's touching me. Cable, stop touching on me. That's weird. Right. Back this beast up a little bit. Come on. Where's my side view? I was locking it out. I'm going to. Whoop, whoop, whoop. No, we didn't lose it. That was stinking close. Okay, this and control it normally. There we go. It's because I can't. Let's just have a look what's going on here. I'm right where I need to be. Right in a really bad zone. Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna climb over this thing then. I don't know, my tires are just really messed up back there or something. I think one of them's flat as well. Oh, can we push it? Can't push it at all. There we go. Just need to build up the momentum. sounded kind of unhealthy. That sounded kind of like someone getting ripped off under there, but hey, whatever. Jeez. High center, double load on the back. And a damaged truck. It doesn't help either, so it won't. Jeez. You're just not cool about this at all, game, are you? Yeah, there we go. Now we're I keep wanting to like gear shift this thing. I need to put my shifter on this, see if it does anything at all. I don't know if this thing actually will accept a shifter. It seems to have enough buttons to possibly allow a shifter to be used, but I don't know what it would do or not do. But yes, the center on this thing is kind of nasty. I need to get it through here, which is not going to happen on this initial try. Because I came in a little sharp on this corner. Come on. There we go. Really have to like step on this damn thing. Let's have a quick overlook of what the hell is going on here. I need this thing way out here. But see, when you use the pedals, it doesn't always give you full throttle. First go, it wants to sit there and jerk around until it breaks your will to live. There's been a real pain in the ass about this. Yeah, it's definitely not steering. Good. I would have thought that this thing could not drive up this little hole because of basically the tires are so mounted that I can't actually bite in. So I'm basically driven up there. That would also probably help if it was unwinched. Okay. Nothing else works, then back it up, give it all you got, just kamikaze run it in there. Jeez. There we go. The wheels are just absolutely spinning. The tires are in better condition. I think I could have made it up here. Oh. Running out of fuel. We are climbing still. Shifting the load on the back apparently. Nope. in a reverse. You're gonna go that way, my man. I don't want to force you to go that way. God damn. Screwed by this truck again. Yeah, I think I've damaged the stuff so much that it just won't behave normally anymore. So I've actually gone up there before. See, now it's just... Okay. Never mind, just stop the damn engine. What we'll do is we'll go and find another vehicle to help this thing. Scout 800, where's my scout? This thing needs to be recovered first because it has been damaged in the process at some point. So we're gonna just jump back in the vehicle. Oh, what a help. I had the steering wheel recentered, which I didn't. And this thing is dodgy as it can be for driving as well. Mainly because it's running on these fat tires. It makes it sit really strange. Still on all-wheel drive. Makes the thing a little less skittish. Oh, buddy. To refuel my truck and I managed to pull this thing out of there. So I bet you once the thing is repaired, it'll be fine. So that thing has some damage to the suspension. It sits so low that you catch mud on it. And I had it, like I said, the last mission I ran when I was doing my testing, I came through the farm, which is why this thing was there. And I got completely bogged down. I came out here with this thing, repaired it, and it was within 2 minutes I was out of the thickest mud with it, so yeah. Yeah, driving this thing with a steering wheel is a pain in the ass. It doesn't, even if you aim straight on a road, it still doesn't drive straight. So I put all-wheel drive on, so it just, like, you're constantly fighting this thing to drive on the road with these tires. I think it'll be a little easier to drive this bad. The truck's actually way nicer to drive. Come on, buddy. Be gentle with this thing too. I still need to get down to the bottom of the pit without killing myself in it. Although, I think it's easier if I literally just drove off the edge of the cliff, rolled the thing down to the bottom, recovered myself with the other truck down there, and then go from there. That is literally the best thing I can think of doing. At least the least painful thing to do out of all stuff. But yeah, after this I'll just try and run individual loads or use the P16 to do whatever I need. I have a trailer I can actually load 8 spots now. I need to buy it first. But I can sell the current trailer and then buy that one and then we're good to roll. Let's go fix up our truck. I think sometimes the thing doesn't read the input from the gas pedals correctly. Or it doesn't like the fact that you can so easily throttle the thing. It seems weird, I'm not gonna lie, seeming that unless you're playing on a PlayStation controller where you don't have a trigger, you've got, you know, 2 bumpers. Xbox controllers have triggers, you know, so you can favor throttle the thing. But yeah, the game doesn't always seem to appreciate the favoring and throttling so much. Ooh. I want to switch out. I do not want to roll this thing. You won't roll, but it feels so uncomfortable being in that position. Come on, come on. There we go. If I had a roll gauge in this car, it would be fine. I've seen them in a few 4x4s that's designed for off-road cruising. Can you turn for love of everything? This thing fights you at every opportunity. It's like, oh, you want to just dart left to right, and like, I literally just trying to get you to steer and then be normal. And it's like, I will not be normal. Take your normal and burn it. But this thing, yeah. I'd never have to drive this thing on a steering wheel. I'd be happy. That is a wicked beast. Even on a flat road, this thing gives me anxiety to drive. I would definitely remove the tires and go back to smaller tires and something not so bouncy. There was a few jobs in the beginning that only the Scout could get to, so it was kind of like, well, I probably should have this thing equipped it. Please just don't bone up. We're too close here to the end. So I feel driving this thing. It gives you nervous energy. I think it's serious nervous energy. Because, yeah, I don't know. It was a rip-off, but real. Right. What a PS4. Cool, man. Yeah, this steering wheel I'm using is a Logitech. I think this is the 920 or whatever. Sony, PlayStation has the same ones. This is an Xbox One version. Not that much different from the Xbox Series version, except the price, of course. Oh yeah, can't do this either. Go, and then let's just do some doing as well. The roof rack to that. Let's just see if we change truck. I'm just gonna try this. Yeah, okay, game. You are just so full of it at this point. Game is just not happy that I picked the twin steer to come and do a job. Well, which it may have well been designed for. New trailer discovered. Round flatbed. There you go. Yank, buddy. Yank. If that was going to be the other options to drive the other thing up here. Yank it up. Thank you, buddy. I do not know why this thing had to be such a beast about it. I really do not know. Okay. Job done. It's a nice trailer to sell, by the way. Hey, on to... What's next? Delivered to the quarry. 1 concrete slab and 2 service parts. So let's activate this one. Service parts. We're going to go back up to the oil rig. Concrete slabs. There. But lucky for me. So where to the quarry do I have to deliver this crap? Let's just see. Deliver to the quarry. You just upset this. Load. Load cargo to unload. Pack. Repack. Huh. Those are definitely concrete slabs. I don't understand, game. Load cargo to load. There no cargo to unload either. Cargo management. Okay, unload. Okay, so apparently the concrete slabs that I brought, the game doesn't like that I've been cheating, apparently. I brought my own concrete slabs. So, I'm just going to go there for slabs. And up there for that. Okay, that's fine. If that is how you're going to be, then that's fine. Let's just recover. And not use it again. This is all my other stuff. I feel like I've got a couple of trucks that should be here, but I think there's a couple standing around as well. Alright, so my man is going that way, so he is probably going to pick up the... I'll pick up the concrete slab then. Works for me. Yeah, let's go. Drive a truck, it doesn't feel like it constantly wants to roll over. Yeah, my cat's still in, there's some drumming still. The concrete slab might be the other style of concrete slab, which is like it's like a really long one. Because I'm only doing a single run, I don't care if I blow out the suspension. It's going to be a short run anyway. Yeah. At least we're getting some stuff done here, which is good. Thank you, Boosted, for helping. Hopefully by Friday night, so 2 nights from tonight, we will be in Alaska. But I think we're starting actually some work to do here, because I don't want to put in 6 hours tonight. I think Friday night we will finish up Alaska, come high or hell water. This will be one of those nights where we just get it done. Kind of concerning when you can see through the bridge that you're driving on. Not only that it's a bridge at that point, but also a dam, and if you had a major hole like that on the side, that you would probably end up washing away just about everything downstream. and possibly collapsing this whole structure and washing that downriver as well. So either Island Lake or Drummond is going to be flushed. Oh, wait, not here. A little early. This is where the warehouse is, up here. Good. Hey. Go. We want concrete slab. Yeah, this is. So for those don't know, see, this is one massive slab rather than what I had before, which is two smaller sections. So yeah, actually, you load that. I don't know whether that's still there. Yeah, at the end of the 3 maps, we will actually come back to each and every one and then do the special orders. Because there's these little quest things to do, which is generally depending on speed to get them done. You might do them as like a special, you know. I've got spare parts, I've got concrete slab edge. Again, this is where I would naturally want to tilt towards using the bloody twin steer, because I can load 4, but it's just not going to happen. What I really need to do is go pull my P16 out of that damn hole with that trailer it's got, because the trailer on it is actually the correct trailer with 5 load spots, and then just get this job done rather than always jerking around. Goes. Oh man, he's just rolling back there, owns the place. Sony have their own stores on Fiji. I'm supporting it, but not the Sony areas. That's kind of weird. I wasn't paying attention to where I was going. Yeah. Gentle over the rocket, but not too gentle because I don't care too much. Also be nice if the steering wheels are actually gripping. So let's put on all-wheel drive here. Makes the steering a little more forceful and responsive. Ew. Yeah, this thing just doesn't always feel like it wants to fall on its back, so it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Brakes did almost not work there. Brakes almost did not work there. Basically letting this thing idle down here. There we go, come on. It's kind of muddy down here. At least muddy than I think it should be. I think I should be like a good ½ meter of water down here. Look like a swamp in here. Have Shrek's little joint hanging out in there. What's wrong with you now? I think I'm stuck on something again. Hey, not what I asked you to do. I caught that thing weird there. So, let's shift this down. I can climb it. I just need to get the right stuff equipped. But thank you, buddy. There's something there that apparently tilts the truck so far that it gets all funky in the head. Don't know what it is. Yeah, that's another one done. So we've got 4 more for Husky forwarding. So, delivered to the warehouse, which is up there. Cargo containers. Activate. So, let's get... I know what you're talking about. Can you actually load up cargo containers here, or do you just want me to grab these two? Okay. Never mind. I'm just going to do this because I'm not going to try and reverse into this. A little silly. Yes. The attached trailer. Conflict of attachment. Huh. Okay. I see what you're bitching about. I was complaining that, yeah, because I have the crane on here, it's basically pushing the bed too far back, which doesn't allow enough space for the trailer to hook up, because if I then turn, the trailer will basically constantly be smashed into by the back. That is its gripe here. I'll do this. I've got the trailer, man. Just basically let the thing drive itself up here. It's helping it. So yeah, I'm basically hands off. See the wheels turning? It's basically... This is where the truck feels it needs to go. I'm just letting it do what it wants to do. Not standing in its way. Here and there, now I will steer it and help it, but this thing needs to kind of do what it needs to do. Now I'm going to have to go the long way with this thing. Not fight the truck too much here. It's a wise old truck. You know, I gotta go. All good, Feasible. Thank you for tuning in, brother. As always, stay safe, have a better one, and look forward to catching you in the next stream, man. Exciting things coming to the channel. But yeah, probably won't be this weekend, which is what I was hoping for, because, yeah, War Thunder has kicked me in the bag. There's no way I'm doing what I need to do all the planning, and get the merch out in time. In some mysterious miracle way also. We'll complete all that stuff. Huh? I'm assuming I'm going to go up here. I'm not going to go that way. At least I brought this truck in here. Big, old, heavy, and ugly enough to do the job. All day the crane screwed me. I had this problem the other day. I actually hooked up with this setup, but it was basically like every time you turn it, like smashed into the trailer. Yeah, the thing was not very happy to do what I was asking it to do. A little that way. A little that way. There we go. Just gentle, gentle over the rock edges, especially the slippery ones. There we go. We might need to just try again here. That kind of screwed up here. Because the truck decided to roll a hell of a lot further. Traction. That rock keeps rolling you off. I should have taken the other road anyway, as it turns out. Okay. Didn't think I had anything that hard game, but you tell me what I'm doing while driving in slow mode here in low gear. You can load cargo containers down there, apparently. Pick it up. That's right. I can take it up. I just have to drag it into the zone. I come to learn from a few other experiences I've had. There's an all-wheel drive as well. There we go, beautiful. Otherwise, yeah, I can let you take it up and I can go yank out my P16 because I think there's actually a job still that I think needs to do, so maybe I'll just leave it there for now. But yeah, you can see when you're playing with steering wheel, you're a lot more static on what you're seeing and you're not constantly like looking. Because if I was playing this with my controller, I'd be looking out both windows the whole time. You definitely focus more on the driving aspect than you are on the looking around aspect. Now, I'll probably say if you are considering playing this with a steering wheel, this is going to be your life, is staring out the front window. What's up, buddy? There we go. Almost. I'm on. Alright, what's up, buddy? To give you something to do while I'm busy messing around with this, let's go have a look at the next job we will take on, which is cargo from the ship. So we need to deliver to the warehouse 2 oversized cargoes. Oh wait, wrong button. Which is on Drummond Island. So if you want to go to Drummond to go have a look at these oversized shipments, then we can get that going. Because I'm assuming that's where my P16 is going to come in to play. So I'm going to have to drive that thing out from where it is to pick up the next load. So actually, well, yeah. That'll be the ones. I'll do one of them, you do the other one, and just let me know what they actually are, and then I'll know which vehicle to take. Naturally, I would again be inclined not to take the P16 and actually take the twin steer. Again, a nice long truck, 4 spots to load. I'm assuming if it's oversized, we're talking maybe 5 loading spots. Therefore, I would have to take the P16 with that heavy trailer again. But that's just a dirty assumption at this point. Either way, it's not going to be this truck that's going to be doing that job. That I know. Come on. Walk it out, buddy. Just walk it out. There we go. Sometimes the truck will actually walk in the right direction. Sometimes it will catch something and goes somewhere. Beautiful. Hopefully I get to keep this trailer because I can sell it. But I can't hedge it, so I might not be able to sell it. Nice. Yeah. As I say, yeah, if you got the right truck, then right on the steering wheel is fun. I do need to adjust my pedals. It's got three like degrees which you can put out. I'm at the top one. It's a little rough. I need to adjust it down. Come on. Walk it out, buddy. Walk it out. Walk it out. There we go. There we go. And yeah, at this point I can actually use the clutch. Like a normal clutch and actually activate what I can activate with the pedals. So that's kind of cool that I can do that. And yes, the Logitech ones, no matter which one of the 4 models you have, because there's 4 of them. Although you need to check when you buy a stand that you buy the right model one. I apparently got the wrong cover top for the model I have, because the screw holes don't match, and that's the only difference. It's basically everything else is the same. Though like the Xbox and PlayStation version has different names, and obviously, you know, buttons are specifically coded for PlayStation or for Xbox. They are exactly the same everything else. Obviously the brains are a little bit different, so, but hey, don't die on me, engine. There we go. Now we're picking up speed again. Now I realize I've had my foot to the floor the whole time. Let's see, now it's driving like what I was expecting. But sometimes it's weird like that. And yeah, you can see so far I've done a bit of damage to the suspension, but I've not blown a tire, ripped the thing apart, so this is a much better truck. Just doodling around and then the twin steer. The twin steer has its purposes, and I absolutely love the fact that I can do stuff with that truck that others just won't without a trailer. But ooh, yeah, driving a truck that doesn't just get ill because I had to drink tap water is kind of nice too. So yeah, come on. Run. Run, buddy, run. Okay. Going for the gears now. There we go. Pedal to the metal. Running it flat out now. Hey. I'm up. I'm off. Go. All the way through. Oh, there goes a little bit more to suspension. Almost made love to the crash barrier. And we're basically downhill to the warehouse. And then we can activate the other quest and see what we get from that. I'm kind of interested to go and have a look what I'm supposed to be hauling, and is it two trailers? Is it one massive thing on a trailer? Like what are we really hauling ass here? This is not where I have to make the... Hey, I lost my trailer somewhere. Where the heck did the trailer break off? The trailer broke off there. I never pressed Y. Think again. I'll boost it. There. Yeah. Wow. Been running half the time. It must have been when the engine died that I disconnected it. God damn. I'm just gonna run it this way so I can do a quick run. I didn't notice it, but I'll have to remember that the next time, because like I said, when I'm driving with the steering wheel, from time to time the engine just dies on me. Like you saw, it just shuts off and then it'll start up again. So I'm not sure what causes it, but I know there's definitely something that does cause it. Let's not blow out the engine here. I can't believe the thing disconnected. I wasn't paying attention, I was just trying to keep it on the road. Every time the engine dies, check that everything's still connected. Come on. So I'm starting to run a little low on the fuel, you know? That's right, this is highway driving. Here I can get kind of far with little fuel. Dude, I did lose this shit a long time ago. Oh, damn it. Like half the road ago, I lost this trailer. I don't know how this thing climbed off this far back. Yeah. Yeah, this is where the thing died. I don't remember that much. Okay. Go again. Making sure that the pull winch icon stays on screen. Otherwise, yeah. If you don't see that, start screaming. All I've got to say. If you don't see that, start screaming. So we can make it there without losing all of our fuel. Journey was perfectly planned and poorly executed. Unforeseen circumstances here. Wondering why the truck was driving so nice with a load. It wasn't. There was no load. Use a little bit of extra fuel here to drag this one. Hey, come on. Almost back on the tarred surface, and then we're good to roll. Hey. Jeez. That was kind of nasty, whatever the hell that was. Get in there. confident we'll make it there. Do the delivery before we have to worry about that gauge running out. Although, I know once I had 10 litres left, that thing is going to start sputtering. Once the engine starts sputtering, then we're basically done for. Like the Scout, once you get about 3 to 4 litres left in the engine, it'll start sputtering and then you basically lose it. So we've technically got 28 litres left to drive on with a first meter of about 8 litres per minute. But we are back where we need to be. The pull winch icon is again enabled, so we're good. Roll over here with a bit of force. There we go. Give you a little extra pull as well. Gorgeous. Anyway, don't know is if I should need to drive it in here or if I need to do more. But we'll see. Yeah, I can't until I can hitch the thing, but I can't hitch the thing, so yeah. We will have to bring another truck up here to hitch onto the thing so we can unload it. I would naturally just grab the trailer and unhitch the stuff, but then you also realize that that is not something you can actually do. Good that you can't tow with that. Because yeah, it would be good if you could just grab the thing. I don't know. So, yeah. Go back to global map. What are you driving? You're driving that thing. See if you can hitch up to that truck up there. And, yeah. Just unload the thing. Why was I waiting down here? There was something down here that I was like, oh, this is maybe something that I might need. You can only load fuel down here, and there's no way that I would need fuel. I have to. I would love to go through there, but that's an absolute no bloody go. By the way, absolutely bloody no go. Take the big truck for a drive. Yes, I'm yanking the heavy trailer on this thing again. What is I got that thing up to where I needed it? Oh, I love driving this truck. This feels like a real truck. Something in your way, you probably just go straight through it without noticing it. You get stuck somewhere, you just keep your foot on the floor. It'll eventually bite in enough and then yank itself free. One of the only trucks that I don't actually mind driving through that nasty mess to get to Island Lake. Rather than going through Drummond every time. I need to be mindful of this trailer. This thing is bastard long. Really, really bastard long. I'll take 5. I said, there's a trailer that can take 8 now. That's kind of insane. Plus the sound of this truck is amazing. It's just not the easiest thing with trailer to drive. I'm not a heavy haulage truck driver, so grab the blue trailer, you're gonna want it. So this thing should do, because I can load 5 slots on this thing. And if you can't unhitch that thing, then I can do it when I get there. There we go. Flap caps. I'm stuck. What the hell was I driving anyway? Missed the road a little bit. By a lot, I mean, actually. Okay, so let's just activate the other quest while we're jerking around this. If we go global map on the island. That's abandoned ship. Ew, you want to go down there? Blue trailer. Huh. The blue trailer. Where's the blue trailer? Would this thing not fit through there? Because that's really more the question is. Okay. And the thing poo-poos itself a little bit. You know, auto turn that thing around. Fair enough. Yes, I know what game we're playing now. I just need you to remember what I'm doing. Wait while permissions are being checked. What do you mean? Like, sorry, we don't give you permission to play the game anymore. In the trailer store. The trailer. So to drag this one back to the trailer store, sell this one, buy the blue trailer. And we've got 2 of them that we have to yank out, so it'll be a double run, but at least if we're both doing it, then it's happy times. And you dropped me a fair bit back as well. A fair bit back. Right. Nothing more than I like doing driving my truck. So how big is the oversized load anyway? How many slots of cargo are we dealing with? Let's put it that way. Is it a 3 slot, 2 slot, 5 slot, 8 slot? I'm assuming when I hear oversized, I'm talking bringing 5 slots, and that's why I was thinking this trailer would be good because there's a 5 slot trailer. Or taking the heavy trailer out there, and then it's 8 slots. We'll fit a whole blue trailer. Come on. Just go straight over this thing. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful game. Giving my steering wheel a bit of an exercise. You know, it's like I'm tired, man. I don't know. Which is easy because I'm checking, I'll try and... Fair enough. And that blue trailer, is it standard hitch or do I need it, do I need a saddle for it? It looked like it was a hitch trailer, not a saddle. Low saddle. Okay, so I can't use a P16 at all then. P16 only has high saddle or hitch. It's alright, I've got other trucks that I could use. Kind of makes me want to get my my cat back in here. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave this here for now. But we'll worry about this later. If I can't use this thing, it's sort of no point. What map? No, no. Eddie Caterpillar. I want to recover this thing, switch it to a low saddle, and then I'll go out there again. Yeah, see, this one is attached that way. That's trailer. Cover. Low saddle. Customize. Yeah, I can actually get a bigger engine for this thing. But your fuel efficiency kind of goes down the toilet. Surprisingly, or not surprisingly quickly. Flatbeds, fuel tanks, low saddle. This one. I suppose it doesn't, the crane doesn't really matter, does it? We just might need it. The blue trailer. That ramp. Steep deck. That's the one I've been using. Is this the one you're talking about? Flatbed semi-trailer. There is a 5 one. I was thinking, there's that one I was thinking about. The super heavy semi. Also a sideboard one. Huh. Are you using the sideboard semi-trailer, or are you using a sideboard one? I thought you drove off. Yeah, that's this one. A good old cat. I love driving a cat. Once I could put all-wheel drive and like the flock on it, definitely a great truck to drive, and can definitely get in and out of all the places that I generally want to get in and out of. Oh, buddy. Oh, shit. Oh, 2 buttons that does nothing. And yeah, this game doesn't allow you to actually reconfigure your stuff either. Ooh. I'll blow the tires out now. So I can hook up, and I think there's still quite a few tires on the repair wagon out there, the one that I unhitched myself from before. Really not in a worst case scenario here. Just sideways go. Gotta readjust my damn aim through the middle here. I think I actually have a truck racing game still on the play. And yes, there was another game that I mentioned a few weeks ago that I was wanting to play. And I couldn't remember the name. So I was looking actually back in the day as I came across. I was looking for... I was playing a truck racing... It was a truck racing game, but it was weird because you could basically... You'd go into a building... And then you could drive to the one side of the building, and then you could go out to the races, or you could drive to the other side of the building, and then you could do cargo. So you basically had 2 games in one. And then I was looking for this game, and then I went and, you know how you do, jeez, a little bit of messing around on the internet to see what else has this company developed for games. And is it one of those one-hit wonder games, or that they actually continue on and make more games? Was there a number 2 and a 3 and a 20? And I came across this other game. It looked really, really cool, which was developed by their Russian office or whatever, because I kind of got kind of like this weird side-bred game. But it's basically you play as a truck. There's a truck, a driver, in a post-apocalyptic world. But you could put guns to your truck, and then you would have to go and do missions with the thing. And I just never heard of anything like it, or really since. And I tracked the game down because at that stage it was really difficult. It took me about 2 weeks to get my hands on this thing. I'm talking many, many years ago. This game was... Nobody really even knew about this game. Sort of a hidden gem, so we say. Played it, loved it, and it always stuck in my memory. And the other day I thought about it again, and I went hunting for this damn thing. And I found it. And it's now quite popular. A bit of a classic. Apparently there was also a second one. I don't know if it's really like more like a DLC that was added, or an expansion, should we say. It's not DLC. Expansion that was added to the thing. Called Hard Trucker Apocalypse, I think that's what it was. And yeah, apparently very popular, and I found out why it is popular. It kind of surprised me. The company who made that game worked with Gaijin, the crafter of our so beloved War Thunders, and actually made the other game, which I have played once on stream but couldn't really find much, which is oh no, I forgot the thing's name. How bad is that? I'll tell the story and I'll get the name of the game. I should need to check my phone. Come on, bro. I don't think this one is going to come to me, so it's alright. Doesn't always have to. Oh, might help if I don't just keep driving in here. Let me check. Yes, a hard truck apocalypse. Where's the wiki? Where's the wiki? Wiki. There we go. You're nice X Machinima, yeah. Crossout, that was the damn game. I don't know how I forgot that one. But yes, Crossout, the other Gaijin game, right? So for those that don't know what Crossout is, it's basically like this thing. Post-apocalyptic world, except there you don't have a truck, but you get different factions that you can work for, and they will give you... You can earn points and then buy parts to build vehicles to do combat with. A very unique game in that sense that there's nothing else where you have vehicle combat quite in that style, because you can go heavy and you can have, you know, like cannons and stuff on there. You can have machine guns on there, light, medium, heavies. You can have shotguns, flamethrowers, mortars, rocket launchers. There's all sorts of energy weapons as well. I haven't played in a long time. I know that one section was like these. They added the ones that basically looks like legs, so you could build like these crawlers, stuff to hover with. I know a while back I saw that they added another faction with newer vehicles, because each faction has like a specialty. They'd be like, these guys specialize in light, fast vehicles, so their bodies, the engines, and all that stuff works that way. And then you build your vehicle with all these different parts, and then you do combat. There's PvP where you do it, and basically like team deathmatch. And then there's also PvE where you work together to do certain things, but you need to get certain ratings on your vehicles. So all in all, it's pretty good. It's pretty fun. Kind of dangerous stuff, not gonna lie. But yes, the the population of people in the game at any given time might not be enough for you to actually get a game. And I remember when I wanted to stream it, because there's actually a few people on the channel who loves it. And, yeah, just not enough people play that before I absolutely hated it. I quite like it. I've spent quite a lot of hours in that game. But yeah, you do get your ass beat pretty badly, because sometimes if there's not enough people, your battle ratings that you get given is a little rough. I have one annoying mustache hair. It keeps stabbing me in the nose and then stabs me in the lip. It's always one that curls and does its own thing. Yeah, that was a lucky save. Yeah. It's a good game. It's fun to play. If you like driving games, you like shooting games, you don't necessarily want to go tanks, then this is the way to go. It is free to play. It is on everything. I haven't touched that game in a long time, so I really don't know what's going on in there anymore. But I have a few people who definitely are really hardcore about playing the game. Oh, now it's gone to fuel order. Okay. Okay. I thought we completed the other. This is what I wanted activated so that I could pick up where to go. Go down here. And down to there. Down to there. Follow the road up to there. It's kind of weird that it was being so weird. But yeah, it was a good game. If it was more lively during the times I would just want to stream it, I would definitely play it more. But it's, yeah, it's hard to play a game when you literally wait 15 to 20 minutes to get a match, get completely outmatched because you'll go, like a battle rating 3.5 to 4,000. I'm definitely doing the steering wheel workout tonight. And then you play against a guy with a battle rating of 5,000, and you got like common and uncommon parts on your truck, and this dude's got like legendary parts. Doesn't really mix so well. Not gonna lie, doesn't really mix so well. Come on. Yeah. That was definitely a fun game. I like the concept, but yes. I was very surprised to find that my beloved treasure of a game that I found so many years ago, a complete and utter accident, actually turned into quite a popular game. And because of that, a lot of people went back and played Hard Rock Apocalypse, as well as there was, like I said, another version of the thing. I've downloaded both versions and I actually got them working on my PC. So at some point I'll actually play them. Again, yeah, I can play this on my PC because these games are like from 2010 and yeah, didn't really require much back then, so work it out. Yeah, that was very interesting to find that out. Yeah, it's doing all this turning again. Gentle, gentle. Oh. Yeah, I forget that this place is a little more muddy. Roads are not, it's horrible, but it's pretty drivable. And it has a few really, really thick patches that just eats your truck. But I still got the GMC, oh sorry, the Chevy here. Oh, oh. I missed it. It was there. I should have marked it out a little clearer for my own ass. Just do dumb stuff violently. As long as I don't hit that tree, I can do whatever I feel like, basically. Yeah. Add the wrench to that. Yeah, this is not how you do this, but that's perfectly acceptable. About to go basically straight. There you are, please. A little miscalculation there on the drive. Come on. There we go. We'll take the special pathway. With the lumps, bumps, and deep, muddy pit. I remember I drove down here with the GMs over the Chevy and I wasn't particularly happy about it. I have to do it this way. Probably be easier. I find for some strange reason, right? I don't know why. But that Chevy likes to just fall into the mud and just sink instantly. It's like that thing weighs like 20 ton or something. You go for it over a truck, but you go, okay, this is a much larger vehicle with stuff on the back. You go, I should fall into the mud as well, but you just don't seem to fall into the mud as badly. Ooh, that's a tire. That's gonna cost me. That's alright, I'll drive up to the Chevy. It should still have a tire on it for me. Damn. Well, it's solved now, hopefully. Good. And yes, hopefully it is solved. God damn. That was really the last thing I need, was to blow a tire. don't have a spare tire on this thing. Either. Useless dead tree. Okay. Steer around the dead tree. We need to take the left path and go all the way down to the bottom. Whoa. That is a little daunting to drive through. Not gonna lie. That one kinda grabs you a little. I'll blow another tire here. Come on. Full steer lock. Come on. I think that's definitely that. But what I want to do here is I just want to turn around before I load up. It's easier to mess around with a trailer. Half empty. I would put this thing down, but there's no way of putting this thing down. Do I have a spare? I don't have a spare. Also help my tires digging a little more. Which tire did I blow? Pretty sure it's that front right. Really not what I wanted, but hey, this badly enough actually works, so. I only needs a 4, man. I thought it was a 5. But technically, most of the trailers would work. Pretty cool. Yeah, take a quick photo of this. That'll look good. Take the photo. And oh wait, I need to go back to free cam. Damn. Shot. Okay. Now, what we need to do is We need to do this. And I shouldn't be stuck in the mud so much either, because now my ass is actually in the mud, rather than before my trailer was sitting much higher. Oh! 2 seconds in, the trailer flips. Yes. Oh. Well, that kind of sucks too. That really kind of sucks. Okay. I'm gonna get my brain working here for 5 seconds. This one's gonna kill me. If it hasn't already done so. Oh, there goes the game again. Oh, the multiplayer is sensitive. Lovely touch. Hello and welcome to the Game Lounge, brother. How you doing? Good to have you here with us. Well, I'm struggling in the mud. Hey, hopefully we'll actually go back to before I tip my trailer. That's the beauty of not like driving in the cab, is that you will end up flipping the thing in the back every opportunity you get. Yeah, it's around my game crash, man. I really don't know what this thing's outage is. But technically that means need help, bro. Oh, we're alright, but you know, if you're on Xbox, you can definitely come and join us if you want. But yeah, technically it means this job could be done by the P16 and the super heavy trailer. Because this thing takes 4 slots and the super heavy can take 8 slots. That would be interesting. That would be very interesting. See where we're at. Crossplay is turned on. Yeah. Thing died on the way there, basically. But yes, basically, I don't know how you would get the super heavy trailer in here, by the way. But technically, super heavy trailer, 8 slots, takes 2 loads, so could be done. Could be done. I need to do this again. Whew. Okay, here we go. Ah, I need to do it that way. The crossplay. Yeah, I don't have that on here. I'm just playing it as a local or Xbox only one. So I haven't hosted it that way. No, I'll be alright. I'll just not be stupid and just drive this thing on the outside till I'm done. Just so I can really see what the hell I'm doing here. Okay. No. Ooh. Good too, there is one. Oh yeah. Gentle around the super deep pit from hell. Tire and suspension blown out. Isn't it bloody wonderful? It should be on. It won't be in here. Well, the easiest way is if I return the menu. And then you'll see the code. Alright. Auto co-op, starting on that one. Connect the session by code. Okay, so that's my codes. So let's just make sure that crossplay should be on. Crossplay mode is on. Start one, start here, create a session. How do you even see the damn code? Sorry, buddy. Sorry, I haven't looked at the codes. I just wanted to make sure crossplay was on, because the other day when I tested something, it went, you need to turn the game is disabling crossplay to continue. So, yeah. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to end up like that. But I think it is what it's supposed to be, and then I need to find out that it really, really isn't. Yeah, I remember that. I can't remember what it was about, but I know it told me that crossplay wasn't enabled. Or crossplay was enabled, and to continue I had to disable it. Weird. And boosted will get you the code. Pause. Wrong. Pause. Why? There you go. 63W2G. I'll type it up as well. 63W2G. Thanks for that, buddy. Yes, so now we're walking through this map. I had the suspension in the wrong mode. Come on. Yeah, stop making noise, let's go. Back to... Beautiful. Thank you, buddy. Ooh. Gentle there, children. I'll flip this frickin' load again. It was fun the first time, but yeah. let's not do it again. That gets old repeating yourself, so. Yeesh. Okay, foot is flat on the wheel. Come on. See, shaking the steering wheel actually helps. I just don't want to hit that rock. There we go. Truck's practically driving itself now. But yeah, I'd still love to pull the P16 into there with that super heavy trailer, slap both of those containers on it and yank it out of there. I mean, you could technically do that, but man, a super heavy trailer would be so disgustingly long that you'd probably end up jamming it to something back there. Just have to dig our way out of the mud. So again, if I don't want to bring a trailer, I could bring the twin steer. But I don't think the twin steer would survive the damn journey again. Jeez. There we go. Beautiful. Come on. Oh, it's boggy hole after boggy hole here. We're still moving through it, which is lovely. Well, that kind of makes me want to buy that A&K and slap those mud tires on, because there's like a big balloon style tires. But I was still backwards and forwards about buying the thing. Because if I buy it, then yeah, that's basically all my cash gone. Have I taken a wrong turn? I swear to God I've taken a wrong turn here. No, I'm actually on the right pathway. This feels the wrong way. Because of that stupid thing there. Yeah, I'm just going to drive it like this for a moment because I want to get it down to where the Chevy is. Once I can hit the Chevy, I should be able to do some repairs. This was up. You gotta love that. Repair. Caterpillar. There we go. Wheel is repaired. All I have. I can't repair the rest. Gotta refuel. Oh. I have nothing left in the fuel section, so. Go. And Nightly, do you have a favorite truck to drive with in this game? I have to say, the Fleet Star was definitely my favorite for a long time. But with that thing's weird bounciness. It's definitely lost my favor. I think the cat stepped into that spot. Although the P16 is definitely there as well. I just think that the cat has more things. I just got my few hours ago. Oh, cool. You have plenty of paint to stop experience and hopefully a few vehicles to unlock. Definitely, yeah, man, I've been at this now for quite a lot of hours. Put it this way, the first stream I did with this, the first stream I did with this thing, okay, you want it down there. I was checking which warehouse I was talking about. First stream I did was 6 hours, the second one was 6 hours, but that's because I got stuck. Like, badly stuck. Yeah, the Fleet Star, which you get from the next to the garage on Black River, is good. But yeah, I would recommend you go to each and every single map piece, unlock all the things that you can, all the watchtowers, then all the upgrades, and then pick up all the vehicles and repair all the roads. Once you have that, then you're basically golden. I was gonna say, I have. Yeah, this one is the cat. You should have it as well. If you don't, you can get the anniversary DLC for free. It gives you the cat and the HX, which is parked up in Alaska. But yeah, this one is for free. It is a great truck. You just go into your garage, truck store or whatever. Not the one where you buy the trucks, the other option. And then you see it just sits in there. And then you select it, off to your garage, and away you go. And then you just need to get enough levels on you to... I think the first one you get is, I think it's level 13, then you get all-wheel drive, and then level 14 you get diff lock. And there's no updates to get for the thing, you basically just buy it all. Oh. What's up, buddy? What be your question, sir? Oh. Trying to wreck this thing. Let's not screw this up. Yeah, the steering wheel is... Because the steering was always stuffed, there's no... Here and there it will go like there's no feedback, but otherwise there's always feedback on the steering wheel. You have to kind of fight it to turn the thing. Oh, level 3 already. Nice, man. The best thing you'll get when you're low level is all-terrain and mud tires. Once you start unlocking those things, especially in Black River, there's a lot of places where it's just easy to cruise through. Where otherwise it always feels very difficult and painful. But that way, yeah, it's just sort of cruising through. Let's see if the thing will drive itself. Basically. As long as the wheels stay on the ruts, the thing basically drives itself. Which actually helps you sometimes if there's like really deep ruts on the road, is just to let the steering wheel do its job. And yeah, it doesn't try and auto center it, so it will roll to where it needs to. Yeah, let's just get through this point and then we're basically away laughing, because this is the only place where the trailer is gonna get caught on that sharp, jaggedy rock piece there. Or you drive off the damn cliff. And other way, gentle over the back over the rock. And we floor it. There we go. I'll read that in a moment. If I read and drive, it's like being on a highway. You're gonna end up the same way, dead or kill somebody. So, yeah, if you're on the road, don't text and drive. I swear to God, if I see you do that, I will stop your car and slap you in the mouth. If you're behind the steering wheel in a car, children, it's just like a public safety message. You're behind the wheel of a car or whatever and you're on the road, just focus on the damn road. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. You take your eyes off that steering wheel, you're gonna die. You're gonna kill somebody. Ruin your damn life. Ruin somebody else's life. Focus. Focus. That's all you need to do. Yeah, it's hit this stuff with speed and watch what it does. Huh, surprisingly nothing today. Normally that would equate to a blowout. Whew. Up we go. Up we go. Unload. Nice. But X just texted me like an hour and said hi. So, say hi back, man. Saying hello to people is not gonna lead to anything unless you want it to lead somewhere or help it to lead somewhere. Always best to be nice to people, even if they are asses. And things, you know, other people then still behave like an ass, and you go, well, I did the right thing. If they're being an ass, then they're being an ass. And it shouldn't affect me. That is that. Those ones. There is these ones in Alaska. But fuel consumption issue, like this one. Latest word in truck engine design. Offers the ultimate power output on fuel efficient with just a slight reduction in reliability. Can you show me a good starter truck? Yeah, sure can. I'm not sure. Like, that makes this thing apparently, like, beastie as hell, right? That still feels very expensive. So, where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? This bad boy. The Fleet Star. So, the Fleet Star, my friend, you will get right... I'll show you on the global map. The Fleet Star you can get for free. So this is the starter map. if you come down here to the garage, it's the truck that's parked right here. The GMC 9500 is not bad either, but yeah, the Fleet Star is better in that way. And as well, like I said, if you go to find an empty slot here, let me pick truck storage. Put that one there. So this is where you go. You go to truck storage, and then you'll find when you download the anniversary DLC, then you can come and find this thing in here. Select it so it goes to active truck, and then it sits in one of the 6 slots in your warehouse. These are all trucks you can get for free. Different spots on the maps, but this one, the Fleet Star will do you right. It starts off with having an engageable diff by default, which already helps you to pull out stuff. Then the next thing you'll get is tires, so go for off-road tires, because it gives you good mud and excellent off-road. This one also has chain, but you get those much later, but it doesn't have mud tires. Get that, and then get the all-wheel drive, and I think the all-wheel drive is actually one of the upgrades you pick up. Once you have that, then you basically set, if you want to know what frames to use, personally I say don't use the flatbed. I've used the flatbed a few times. That's pretty cool too, actually. I've used that as well. No, use the sideboard bed, and when you can, get the 38 loading crane, and then when you have to go pick up like scouts or any of the like car-sized vehicles, you can basically then use the arm, grab the thing by the roof, put it on the back, and then actually lock the load in. Because with the flatbed, you can't lock the load. It just sits there running around left to right. But with the this one, me and Boosted actually told me, because I was wondering about it, but the sideboard bed allows you to lock vehicles on the back, and there is multiple jobs where you have to tow either Scouts or Chevy 1500s. It's just easier to crane that thing onto the back. This bad boy will do most of the lifting, and then once you get high enough, then you will start working on upgrades to this thing, and then you're basically good. Yeah, these are, I still got one or two other trucks. This one I've never used, it's too little. It's a road truck. It's a tiny truck. The White Western Star is not a bad truck either. It's pretty good for certain things. The twin steer you also pick up. It's a pain in the ass to drive. The tires blow out for nothing, but you do have 4 loading spots on the bed, so you really, there's a lot of jobs that you can do with this thing rather than towing trailers. So dramatic though. Still trying or something. Well, say hi. If she starts drama, just go no thank you, and then hit the road, brother. Don't be dragged in. I'm not a person who likes drama myself, so I am understandable to that situation. Yeah, so that one has that thing. This is the thing I'm still thinking about getting, is the AMK MK38 Civilian. Mainly because this bad boy can actually get mud tires to this thing. Watch this thing jump around a little bit. What doesn't like it when I go too low, but yeah. You basically have to install suspension of the... Can't have active suspension either, which would actually be cool. You have to have raised suspension, you can slap those tires and underneath. Drive it out. But yeah, I could buy the truck and then I basically can't afford any of the other bits. But again, you could use it for a service vehicle. Fire truck, low and high saddle. So the problem is I just don't have much use for all the bits and pieces. It's a great truck, but just don't see it being stinking useful. That thing is freaking cool. I don't know. The National Paystar 5070. That was one badass truck. Heavy crane, log carrier, bed, body. And do basically all the other stuff. You see what's good. Oh, it does have my tires. Look at that. You have mud tires on this thing. Bloody expensive too. This will help. This was about solid and help. Yeah. Well, not if that's the case, man. What I would say is don't join other people to go and do it there. If they complete a mission, then they will complete it on your game as well. Unless you are wanting to help them complete a set mission, and then yes, then it's fine. But like I found it when me and Booster were playing, that if we were both doing the same mission and complete it, and then do other missions, when you go back to your own game, then those missions are already completed. So, but yeah. Lots of cool trucks. Explore the world to unlock this truck. Yeah, this is what I want to drive. B16. North America. It only has mud tires. Log frame. Fuel frame. Container carrier. Oh wait, there's a container carrier. Sorry, logs. Damn. Very long on. This is like a military truck. But, yeah. I'm still thinking about getting the extra power out of my engine. That one gives me the best fuel efficiency at the cost of power. But I never found that this thing really feels underpowered, by the way. I want that one, but I need to be a 17 before I get that. Okay, let's go hook up our trailer. That's basically where we'll go to then, because then we have to go out there again. And yeah, then I need to go to sleep. Wolf under camp. Whoa, what the hell was that game? Oh, we blew the tire already. Okay. I think I actually got the thing to skip. I don't actually know what I did there. But that felt weird. That felt really weird. But that thing very strangely. Ah, and Nightly, another question for you, man. You just got the base game, or do you have any of the DLCs or year passes? I only have the anniversary edition DLC because that's free. Give you this and the other truck, which will definitely help your ass out. But yeah, I'm still in the process. When we get there, I will probably buy the year 1 DLC. Just so we can have that available. Because that gives us, I think it's 4 or 5 maps and some new trucks. Four or 5 maps or 4 or 5 quests. I don't remember how it works. There's new things to do anyway. There we go. But yeah, damn, this Wolf Hunter event. Still sitting again. Should, I shouldn't, I should, I shouldn't. Very difficult to know. People want to see this stuff. Some people don't care. I don't know. Interesting either way. I'll hit the beautiful there. Yeah. All right, good. But this is where we're gonna turn this off. So yeah, people, thank you everybody for your love, support, and help. It's been good to get back here on this game and actually play for a little bit. It's been a good mind clearer. It was fun driving a little bit of truck, steering with the wheel now. Finally, after all the bits and pieces of waiting to get this thing going, it's actually good to play with this. But yes, we will be back in 2 nights' time, so Friday night for me, to hop, skip, and jump on here and complete off this one, as well as the other tasks we have. As you can see, we've got 4 for Husky, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Steel River Township, but still, most of these are log runs. So I will actually pull out the P16 for that job, and we will haul logs all around the place. But as always, people, thank you for joining in. If you want to support me and Helgi, who left, then leave a like, leave a comment after the stream finishes. And yeah, if you're new here, consider subscribing and join the awesome crew here on the Game Lounge. Come and join us, and let's hit those goals, people. We are very, very well on our way to hitting that goal of 1,500 by the end of the year, which is actually freaking awesome. So let's not lose steam here and keep going with that. If you want to keep me on the air as well as Helgi fed and fat, then make sure to check out the options for donations through Super Chats, Super Stickers, and Super Thanks. It is right there in your option, right next to where you type some messages on screen. There is options there. Just keep your eyeballs open. Otherwise, get yourself a membership. There's multiple options for all wallet sizes, and all these things do help me out because I am a full-time streamer. I do not do anything else. Otherwise, check out the merch store, as my man has kindly posted that up there. And yeah, there is all sorts of stuff. I add stuff at least once a month. And yes, there's a massive project coming to the Game Lounge, and I'm talking an absolute mind-blowing size project coming to the game launch. So there will be very awesome unlimited merch coming out with that project. It's currently in the works, and of course we are almost in October, so I will have something out there for Oktoberfest, because that as well we will celebrate here on the game lounge is some Oktoberfest time. I have all my German stuff, at least for eating, in the kitchen already. So yes, if you like that sort of stuff, there will be merch specially for that out as well, and I will post up when the specials are out, because I'm waiting for the new month of release. But with that said, people, stay safe, have a better one, and look forward to catching you guys tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Brisbane time to get back into the grind for Old War Thunder and day 2 of, I think, 13 days of, this event. So it's basically a 2-week event, so tomorrow's day 2. Catch you guys then.